Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful Thursday morning, and I'm here continuing in Luke chapter 9. Now, here we have Jesus had sent out his disciples to do all sorts of things in his name. Now, coming down to verse number 7, it says, when Herod Antipas, the ruler of Galilee, heard about everything Jesus was doing, he was puzzled. Some were saying that John the Baptist had been raised from the dead, and others thought Jesus was Elijah or some of the other prophets risen from the dead. I beheaded him. I beheaded John, Herod said. So who is this man about whom I hear such stories? And he kept trying to see him. Now, here it is. We have Jesus coming on the scene. Herod had just beheaded John simply because he did not like what John was saying. It's kind of funny sometimes the lengths that some people will go to just to keep you quiet, just because they don't want to hear what you have to say. And so he beheaded John. John was telling him about the wrong things that he was doing, and he was not having it. And well, he was king. But the thing is, even though he was king, he could not stop the gospel. He could not stop that message that God had, that he loves us and he was willing to come down to earth in flesh and give his life for us. And so here Herod was, he was like, huh? But I'm pretty sure that I silenced that voice. I silenced that thing that talks about salvation and this God in heaven and so on. The message, because remember, John was a forerunner. And so John was preaching the same message about the kingdom of God coming here on earth to be established, the same message that Jesus came preaching. And so he was puzzled. But you see, the thing is that what it is that you have inside of you, the message that you have for this earth, the thing that God says, hey, this is what I'm going to deposit in you, and I want you to share in this universe, cannot be stopped by anyone. Cannot be stopped by anyone. They may try. And it's amazing the lengths that some people may go to, and they may try to stuff you out, and they may try to, quote unquote, behead you. But your message and that thing that you have brought cannot be stopped by human hands, because God is the one who ordained that you are to be what he decided you are to be. And so no matter what kind of opposition they come with, no matter how much they try, like there's some people who would try to make sure that you're fired, may try to ensure that, you're put out from the community, you're ostracized, you're whatever. But as you see, that thing that's inside of you, regardless of where you go, it will still begin to manifest itself. Sometimes the enemy comes with life, and he comes with all sorts of experiences that are basically meant to behead you, that are meant to snuff you, or that are meant to shut you up. You are here supposing to be an encourager, and then he brings all sorts of things that, want to press you in and depress you. But hey, that will not stop you. That will not stop that spirit of encouragement from coming out. They may fire you from one job and tell lies and get you evicted from a particular place. But then when you go to the other place, it will continue to manifest itself, because it is not their doing, it is God's doing. And no matter what life may throw at you, remember that they cannot take away what God has deposited into you. They cannot take away the message that you came to bring. They cannot snuff out that light that you came to shine into your space, into wherever you go. So remember that. I know sometimes it may begin to feel like, oh my gosh, this is it, I'm done. This gift, this talent is finished with. This dream has be completely beheaded. These aspirations that I have, they are no longer valid given the circumstances. But no, remember, God is the one who placed those things inside of you. God is the one who decided your destiny, and nobody else can stop it. They may try. Here he was puzzled, like, huh? Like, I'm pretty sure I killed this guy, I took his head off. How is it that I'm still hearing this message being preached? I know it was not just Jesus, but his disciples as well were going out there and spreading that message. Your light cannot be dampened by circumstance, by negativity, by the things that life throws at you. It will continue to shine as long as you look to God. He will ensure that you have the energy and the strength and the resources you need to carry on what it is that you came to this earth to do. All right? So that's my word of encouragement to you as we go into today. Remember, He loves you, and I do too. Be blessed, guys. Have an awesome Thursday.